the first boss event of Update 52, and the first boss event with the Herald of Everfrost in action. Welcome to Blastopopoulos. I've got myself a cold friend that would like to meet you, Blaster Blow Up in Your Face Populous. But before we can deploy such a wintry beast, we need to get through the first 3 sets of Elite Blaster Blow Up in Your Face Populous tiers. I think the first boss event of the Ice Paragon has been treated well in comparison to the first boss event of when the Bomb Paragon was released, which I think remembered it was Elite Phase, which was the first boss event for the Bomb Paragon, if I'm not mistaken. Or was it Dread Balloon? I'm not too sure now. But like any boss event with which the Bomb Paragon's been in for the first 1 or 2 hasn't been very kind to it. However, the first thing that we're going to try and do is get ourselves a BRF as early as possible. And then I'm going to deploy down a Banana Farmer Pro and get that BIB in operation. And in this boss event, there are no such things as engineers or spike factories or magician or planes in the sky. You can't do your ace micro in this boss event. I get myself up to 500 and then we can sell this and get ourselves the banana plantation farm. If you like what you're seeing and you'd like to see videos like this in the future, then please by all means click that subscribe button so that you do not miss out on a upload in which I do in the future. And I heard that if you don't subscribe you will suffer 1,000 deaths by yellow balloons. Not really, I'd rather you subscribe of your own choosing rather than a silly little thing like that I just made up. Round 14 yellow balloons with their cool beanies in Update 52. The Moas though will still have their top hats. Get this up to a crossbow so it can do more than just 1 damage per projectile. And hopefully it will help us out when it comes to... well, obviously later on you'll help us out against the Blaster Blow Up in Your Face Populous. I honestly think that the Ice Paragon is going to be meta defining going forward. Honestly, a Paragon that provides plus 10 global damage is incredible. And also their ability being able to nullify a boss's effects when a skull is procced. Definitely. I can see that being very powerful against like Vortex. How are we doing when it comes to you? Okay, 5.5k there. Can I afford a BRF? Just about not, but hopefully we'll be there soon. Like right now soon. Now that we've got a BRF, now we can put down our Banana Farmer Pro and get you all the way up to a BIB. It's just a shame that I cannot increase the output even more of a single farm with overclock and ultra boost. There's no engineers allowed. Here we go, BIB, which means we will duplicate everything in which we produce from the farm, including when it's under the influence of fertilizer, a monkey city. I will have something for lead balloons. Definitely. Larger radius it is. And embrittlement. And refreeze. When we go up to super brittle, any kind of damage type will be able to hit something that's been frozen by a super brittle. Right, get a second BRF up and running. Come on, we can sneak in a farm here. We just need the right angle on it. And since a lot of our towers in this run are going to be primary paragons, we will benefit greatly from a primary mentoring. And also don't have to worry about giving camo detection because obviously ice shards and embrittlement takes care of the camo status. And also as well, the regrow status. Okay, nearly there. Our 4th BRF up and running. Excellent. With all of this said and done, we need our tier 1 defenses. And since Blastopopoulos has twice the HP than usual, we're obviously going to need twice as many bullets from the elite defender soon to be in this tale. but I don't think you're going to be able to really call it right down at all times, although you're doing very well. Elite Lich, boss event music, lovely jubbly. And we're going to reinforce you with a 420 Alchemist. And hopefully this does the job. Maybe we need some more cooling onto the track here. I was about to place a snowstorm there. You're very rude, dear Blastopopoulos. Oh, you think you're lit? You think you're made of hot stuff? Okay, I'll leave. Just kidding. We've got lots of yellow balloons to slay. The advantage of having the embrittlement here is the sheer fact that you are ensuring that we do bonus damage against you by 1, and you are calling off Blastopopoulos, although not calling it off enough since the elite defender does fire really fast. Alright, time to fit even more farms on the track, because there's no such thing as too many farms on the track. Unless you're doing something like least tiers or least cash. As you can tell by the double cash mode, I'm not doing that anyways. I'm here for fun, not to get top 1 of the leaderboard. Luckily, Snowstorm doesn't reset, but it does really cool you right down. Okay, once this tier is done, we're going to move all of these towers from here because I want to make the biggest monkeyopolis that I can possibly put onto this planet. And you just had to put a rock there, didn't you? You just had to. Of all the places, you just had to put one there for me. Okay, I'm going to put another farm down. Just hopefully when you decrease my range once again, it doesn't have it so that your range is small enough so that it just sells this. Okay, another set of cooldowns there, but we should be on the home straight now with what we've got going on here, and that is what you would call one defeated Tier 1 elite blast up in your face populace. Why have you still got AMD? Like, the alchemist is gone, but yet wait, can I even defend this round? Well, that's dumb, isn't it? I need some temporary defense for the back of the map here. Yeah, I should have thought about one a bit better. Okay, the round is still going on, that's why. Right, apply take aim to this farm, and as we can tell, there is at least another spot in which we can place down a farm, and we can put one over here as well. Actually, I could change you into a 420. Oh, come on, please pop them. Please pop them. Pop them, please. Pretty please. I'm asking nicely, okay? Okay, one for over here, and God, it would be wonderful if I could put in an overclock or something, just for a little bit more range. 70k is good. Right, sod it, you're going to be a crossbow master, and you're going to like it. I'm talking to you, by the way, people who are watching my video, and I'm very glad that you're watching my video. Here we go. 70k is nearly in the bank. There we go. That is our 70k Monkeyopolis. I connect you to you, and hopefully we can get ourselves a BRF before round 60. Yeah, that's a good choice. Perhaps I should have done that, like, well, when I did it, rather than a 402, but a 420, because that's way better than a 402. And when you get up to super brittle, the refreeze part is completely useless. You only ever get the bottom cross path if you need that bit more range. Nearly there. We will definitely get that Banana Central up and operational. There we go. Now we can go ham and cheese and be wild with our upgrades now. As you can tell, we're going for a very cold-based tier 2, and hopefully we'll pick up a mad as we go through this boss tier. Beanie Bob. Absolute zero online, which means we now have the minimal ingredients needed to construct the ice paragon. And activating absolute zero means that every single ice tower on the track will attack even faster. Pretty cool stuff, if you ask me. Get it cool? Yeah, we're going to go for a mad here. I was hoping to avoid using it, but if needs must. And yes, we are definitely going with the increased Pierce because we've got around 63 to try and contest against. How dare you do that to me? Disappear, please, rocks. Thank you. You might be able to decrease our range, but you cannot for our determination. What is it about this Blastopopoulos with twice as much HP? It feels like we're barely doing any damage against it. And we got stuff like an embrittlement over here, so we shouldn't be lacking in the damage department. I know it's twice as much HP, but this is a tier 2. Like, the man should be going through this thing. I need you. Actually, first of all, I'm going to put down that, and then we're going to be planting fertilizers on all of these. I should have just done that, but you know, I keep forgetting about this sort of stuff, and it occasionally does bite me in the butt. And we still got 2 more skulls to proc. Come on. Why are you so tanky, Blastopopoulos? You have all these special features about you that makes every other boss simple to understand. And yet you are the most complicated of them all. You do this thing, you got that thing. You are a bloody PhD document, degree, etc. on what you do and how to defeat you. I don't get it. Maybe I should have gotten an Energizer a bit sooner, honestly. Yeah, there we go. Both of you are in range of Geraldo. Come on, defeat you. I'm sick of you. Thank you very much. You will not be missed, tier 2 blaster, blow me up in my face, Populous. Even though snowstorms are the better crosspath when it comes to meeting the price requirements to get yourself a maximum amount out of your prices for the Ice Paragon, I would rather have a combination of all 3, but the majority of them being icicles, with some embrittlements covering the track and some snowstorms covering the track as well. Yeah, I do miss Ultra Boost on my Banana Central in this boss event. Could have twice the production out of you, if not more, with even more monies stacked on top with my Banana Farmer Pro, Monkey City, etc. So have there been any major bugs discovered in this update? Because there's always like an infamous major bug in every update that comes out. Update 51 obviously had the Arctic Night and Poseidon bug where the ability just bounced off map borders, but it should only bounce off objects on the map. Update 50 we had the Elite Defender passive ability bug and Bomb Blitz passive ability bug, and the Legend of the Night passive ability bug, but that's not as important. Okay, we're going to forge ourselves the Apex Plaza Master to start us off with, and we have a 64-degree Paragon. Lovely. Lovely jobbly. Now then, Blastopopoulos, I'm going to turn your devilish boulders that you put down on the track against you. Right, let's do this. And you, my friend, are not going to stand a chance once you get in range of my Apex Plasma Master. I just love it when a plan comes together. Sorry. Okay, lovely jubbly. Geraldo, if I can select you, that would be great. So I'm going to put you on there, then buy the rest of your levels and get these Paragon power totems up and running. Put you on there, put you on there, put you on there. And obviously I'm going to leave the last one for you. Yeah, you put the boulders down, or in this case we can't see. Okay, sometimes it does work for your benefits, dear Blastopopoulos. It's not going to work on you all the time. In that case it is. Stop blocking my vision. It's stupid. This mechanic is stupid. Oh, Ninja Kiwi, I want these boulders removed. No, it makes this boss unique. Sometimes with all of these projectiles on the screen, I can't tell where my mouse is. Obviously, you can increase the size of your mouse, but then again, that can affect performance. based upon the options and the description that it gives us. Okay, come on. Please, Apex. Would you please pop this thing? I'd like to move on with my life. Boulders go away, boulders go away, boulders go away. Would you please be so bold and go away? Thank you. That is tier 3 gone and dusted. One thing for certain is that this ice paragon is going to be a very, very high degree. A very, very high degree. I suppose I could have used our homeland defense to increase the attack speed and pierce of all of our towers on the map here, but I think we're a bit too late to get the full benefits out of this. Or maybe not. We got 25 rounds left until tier 5. Right, round 99. A round before the tier 4 Blastopopoulos appears with 19 Paragon power totems down and a dream. We will be able to call forth the Herald of Everfrost with 1.245 million and 1 at the very... What's with a 1? Anyway, so what do we get as a degree? 70... Just... No. No, I'm sorry. We need another degree to get even better than that. Fine, we'll do this upgrade mid-tier. But not because I want to, but I want to get that extra level. Because every 20th level is apparently a very, very big jump when it comes to a Paragon's potential here. And I would like to have all of the potential. Thank you very much. Okay, that is a totem, which means we're going to try now. Can we get degree 80? Can we get degree 80? Yes, got degree 80. Herald of Everfrost. Now we're going to go for a boomerang paragon. I'm going to put you down here, which will be very good. Very nice. I don't think I have to worry about camo detection for our boomerangs because the Ice Paragon has that covered. This is a tier 4 elite Blastopopoulos and this gauge is not going up at all. That is brilliant. Okay, we're going to use the ability and we're going to prevent you... Oh, was I a bit late there? No! That nullified the effect there. We missed a set of boulders, which is brilliant. Ice Paragon, you are definitely going to be meta-defining. For goodness sakes. Wait, are some of your attacks frigid? Because why am I hearing that sound? That sound like if you gain... Oh, wait, no. It's Remote Domination's fire damage. That's what it is. Okay, unleash the cold wind once again, and hopefully you will not get to unleash your wind. Please, please. Damn it. Just out of time. And I keep forgetting about these Paragon power totems as well amidst the fight. You can tell that I'm not very good when it comes to trying to do multiple things simultaneously. No, it's just an act of remembering. Oh, speaking of remembering, fertilizer. Please, let us do this and get the ability up and running. Take down. Come on. Yeah. What? How'd you nullify that? You were supposed to be prevent... Oh, that's stupid. While the ability is active, maybe it's just when the skulls are frozen, but then again that happened on the first time. Okay, this ability is buggy with bosses, because sometimes it prevents them from unleashing their skull effect, and other times it doesn't. Very inconsistent. Needs fixing. So what degree can we get this boomerang paragon at? Using up all of our money here, and it's going to be a degree 67. You know what? I will take that. We have made it to the finish line of this scenario. So you're going to be sold. You're going to be sold at 267,511. A lot for one of those. And we're going to be selling all of these as well. And we've got ourselves over 1 million. Let us see what we can do with this final paragon which we're going to create in this scenario, which is obviously going to be the Crucible of Steel and Flame. It's a good degree 68. That's really good. So we've got a 64, a 68, a 67 and an 80. That's really good, and we've got a little bit more money left over to do stuff. Honestly, to do stuff and things. Yes, very generic description. And because of the Herald of Everfrost, we can put land towers on water, regardless if there is like a snowstorm or the absolute zero, if you so desire to put that down nearby the water. So I'm going to, for some odd reason, perma-brew these people over here. Monkey, sorry. One more tier to face off, and then we will be done with this boss event. 70 million for this abomination. But we will be able to get through this without question or shadow of a doubt. I believe in the cause, okay? I thoroughly believe. We're going to chill you all over. In case you're on ice, there we go. We prevented that skull from proccing. Okay, unleash all of yous. Lovely. Won't be able to prevent this skull from proccing, however. Okay, do that. How dare you? Eliminator, because why not? Okay, won't be able to prevent the next skull from proccing, but the one afterwards, we definitely will do so. Initiate you. Excellent. It's all about timing here. You'll be able to come back around and hopefully we'll be able to slay you and destroy you, etc. Okay, you're going out of the range of our attack shooter paragon. That's not good for our chances here. Going to unleash this wind upon you, although... Okay, that is incredibly inconsistent, Ninja Kiwi. Why is it that the first one works even when the skull itself is not encased in ice, but then at other times the skull's ice is just thawed out almost instantly? That should not be a thing while the ability is active, but yet it is. So that is a bug. It's inconsistent. Yeah, there we go. I don't get it. I don't get why. You're not working as intended. Maybe I have to do it closer to when you're about to go down, but I honestly do not know at this point if what I'm doing is bad or not, but I think it is bad. Okay, we're going to unleash the ability one more time. Hopefully. Again, you're met. You're under the ability. You should have not have laid down those boulders. Inconsistent. I hate inconsistency. Okay, but we will be able to get through this very, very close to being able to escape here. But hopefully we should be able to get through the rest of this, no problem. Good, good. Unleash the wind there. But I hate it that your ability is so inconsistent. Maybe it's something I'm missing from this. But you should have been able to stop most of those skulls and when we activated our ability, but then the skull itself is just nearly instantly thawed out, despite the fact that you should last for a bit longer than that. I hate inconsistencies. I hate bugs that really affect the experience of the game like that. When something is stated that it should be able to freeze even the biggest of things, so that includes bads as well, and then it doesn't do that properly. Inconsistent. Anyways, rant over. Thank you all so much for watching, everybody. Please let me know what you thought of the video down in the comment sections below. And you're not even facing... I thought you're usually facing forward there, Blastopopoulos, in the sky, but maybe that's how you are when you're defeated. I don't know. But sorry about the end of the video, but I despise inconsistency. When something is stated by both Ninja Kiwi and the description of the tower that it should be able to cancel out skull procs from a boss, and then it doesn't even when the icicles are over the skull itself. But the boss is like, I don't care what you do, I'm just going to bypass your BS. And that is BS. Thank you all so much for watching. Take care of yourselves, everybody.